Whoa, fuck, that's next to my room. Like, literally, that is next. There's my room. That was my room right there. Fucking hell. How bad of a rainstorm did we have last night? Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Hello there, everybody. And welcome along to Horsham, where today we are going to do our second of the M Summer Show. Fuck you, streetlights! We're going to do the second of our summer showcases for the M Week here with Southern. But to get to this station in Southern, I have to go down to Brighton, which probably gives it away as to where we're going. So that means we've got to get the bus down there for Stagecoach. Now it's not going to be a long journey, it's going to be about an hour, but I'm going to have to do things a little bit differently, I think, in order to make sure that we get everything done. So like I say, we're just waiting for Route 17 to show up, which will take us out into Brighton, and then from there onwards and upwards. Here it comes now. Oh, it's not an X Gold. Is that an X? Oh wow, that's X Brighton. Sorry, that's X. Basingstoke. Oh, even better.
This bus terminates here.
I know it does. I'm coming.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.
I'm coming. Just a bit slow. Cheers, buddy. Yeah. MMC! Oh, well, here we are arriving into Brighton. Gotta go pick up my ticket, and then I'm gonna have me an hour on the station. Because why wouldn't you have an hour on the station? Okay then folks, here we are at the first station of the showcase, and it wouldn't be a trip to the south coast without doing Brighton Railway Station, operated by Scavia under the Southern brand, and it has 8 platforms to its name. Now this station was originally opened in 1840. Excuse me there a second. Initially, the line was only going to Shoreham by Sea. It wasn't until 1841, when the line was extended upwards to Haywards Heath and London Bridge, that service became relevant. And it wasn't until 1846 when the line around the East Coastway, to Lewes, I'm getting my west and east mixed up a little bit here, came into service. It is officially the 7th busiest station outside of London. And it's not hard to see why, because it's a popular station with commuters, it's a popular station with tourists, and it's also a very popular interchange station as well, changing from the Brighton Main Line either to the West Coastway, the East Coastway, or vice versa, or such and such around. To the back of you, to the back of me now, that is Lovers Walk Depot, where all the maintenance for the Electro Stars happens around here. And it seems like forever that the Peps used to roll around here, but unfortunately no more Peps, which is such a shame, because the Peps have been replaced by the 377-3s, which now roll on that side of the line. But we are going to be here for roughly an hour. We're going to do an hour here, and then we're going to go to the next station of the showcase. I think you get an idea where we're going, because there's not many stations on the Southern network that begin with M, and we're in the prime position for one of them. So yeah, let's have some fun here in Brighton. Oh, I believe here's my train to Eastbourne. Well, it's actually going to my next station. Let's jump on them. Yes, indeed it is. And I've got my bloody thing stuck on my hood. There we go. Much better. Where'd he go? Check out the size of these bastards! The size of this fucker! I'm recruiting him as part of my secret service. You're hired, mate. Please be on the lookout for any sprinter-loving enthusiasts that disrespect MMCs. Be on your way, sir. You've got a mate here too. You're both hired. No one ain't gonna be messing with them fuckers, I tell ya. Pigeons just looked at them and they fucking cried. Right everyone, here we are at the second station of the showcase. This is London Road Brighton Railway Station, operated by Southern. It has two platforms in a slightly off stagger position to its name. And this station was opened in 1877 by the London Brighton and South Coast Railway, and features similarities to other London Brighton and South Coast stations like Hove and Portslade. Certainly with the building that is just over there that you can see right there. Beautiful station building that is. Now there used to be going from here a line through to Kemp Town, but unfortunately that line has since ceased, and it's now trains that go through to Seaford and also to Eastbourne that stop here. You do get oars flying through here, but they are very intermittent, shall we say, at the moment. It's definitely a good station, certainly with this tunnel that's behind me. It's a very lovely tunnel as well. I'd love to be able to get a train photoed out of that tunnel, but somehow I don't think that that is going to happen. Anyway, we've got a few more minutes here, and then we're going to move onwards to the next station on the showcase. music. I think it was always going to be this one over here, wasn't it? So the summer showcase finally comes to Southern, and it comes over to Moulsecoomb. Oh, well, it was always going to happen eventually, wasn't it? Train seemed to be a little late for some reason. I know not what that is. But yeah, let's have a look around, shall we? So we got the ramps for the 377, 387 and the 171, although I'm pretty sure 171s don't call here anymore. Lovely new style footbridge here at Moulsecoomb Railway Station. I'll probably get criticised for the pronunciation. I'm calling it Moulsecoomb. Don't at me, don't question it. Everything you need is all in this sort of area right here. So you've got your help points with your posters for the railway place buses and onward travel. Ticket machine, new style ticket machine. Smart card reader here as well. That is the entrance exit out. I believe that one goes to the Hollandine estate over in that direction. Bins also provided here at Moulsecoomb Railway Station. And then you got this waiting shelter here. Lovely waiting shelter. I'll have a look at that in a sec. So we got benches here. You got a nice poster with all those bits of British wildlife over there. And then you got another one just over here. This has your bike facility in here, along with a few more posters as well. But it's one that I kind of like because you could do thingy in the dry, couldn't you? And of course, it wouldn't be a trip to Showcase Station without seeing our two favourite things. The good old grit bin, not full of grit unfortunately, and also Sheldon's favourite item, the defibrillator. Do you think he'll ever get that right one day? Maybe he will, maybe he won't, who knows. Also over in this general direction, this is part of the campus for the University of Brighton, Sussex over here I should say. Alright, that is enough showcasing. Okie dokie then folks, here we are at our third station of the showcase. This is Moulsecoomb Railway Station, the showcase station itself. Operated by Southern. It has two platforms to its name, and this station was opened in 1980, and it was actually one of the new batch of stations that were opened by British Rail. And you can tell with the influence that it has here, because it does look very 1980s-esque, 1980s Southern-esque. So it does. Now, just bear me a second while I deal with that. There we go. Now it is also a slightly off stagger station, just like everyone else. But we're not going to get 387s here because it looks like it's 377s on this stretch now and not 387s. which I'm rather upset about. But I can understand why. I put the 387s on the East, well, I'm hoping they put them on the Eastbourne and North services. But we'll have to wait and see when we get up the road. But anyway, we've got about another 20 or so minutes here, and then we'll move on to the next station on the showcase. The Amex Stadium up there, home of Brighton and Hove Albion. Of course, speaking of Brighton being in the Premiership, I'm filming this a few days after the passing of Diogo Jota, Liverpool forward, Portuguese Liverpool forward, and his brother Andre Silva. And I think the one thing that came across when we lost Diego was the outpouring of love from not just Liverpool supporters but all football supporters around the world. And that should be as a reminder, football might be the beautiful game. For 90 minutes you can boo who you want, you can cheer who you want, etc, etc. But football is a game that should bring everyone together. Doesn't matter who you support, doesn't matter where you come from, what your country is, etc. Support who you want, boo who you want, but we've seen the beautiful side of football with Jota's passing. Better look at the Amex over there. Home of the good old Seagulls. See, it's nice that we have representation from this part of the world in the Premier League. We should have representation from every corner of the country. That is my philosophy, and I am sticking to that. Also over here we have part of the campus for the University of Sussex. I believe Stanmer Park is also in that direction. We'd have to wait and see what happens. Right everyone, here we are at the penultimate station of the showcase. This is Falmer Railway Station, operated by Southern. It has 2 platforms to its name, and this station was opened in 1846 by the Brighton, Lewes and Hastings Railway in a location that was slightly more to the east of, west of where it is today. It was then resited to the current position in 1865, but before we rebuilt completely in 1890. You can alight here for both the University of Brighton, University of Sussex campuses, and also the Annex Stadium here for Brighton and Hove Albion. I bet this is a popular station during game day, isn't it? A very popular station. Yeah, that Fast 377 I went through, that was one that was going to Orr, but only made it as far as Polegate for some reason. I'm going to be checking my trains in a moment, because I'm going to be getting on I should be getting on my train at Eastbourne, but I'm going to get on at Lewes, as to avoid any potential issues getting home. But we are here for a few more minutes. Our train is the next one in, and then we are heading to Lewes to wrap up the showcase.
And Gatwick Airport service with a platform number 2, and 1732 service to Seaford by Newhaven Harbour service with a platform number 3. This is Lewes.
Alrighty then folks, here we are at the final station of the showcase. This is Lewes Railway Station, operated by Southern. It has 4 platforms to its name, as Discord goes absolutely mental on my phone. Now this station was opened in 1846, but the location of the station was more on Friars Walk. However, it then became inconvenient when a few weeks after it opened, the line to Hastings was sorted out. So they had to redo this whole station, and that was done in 1857 when the line towards Keimer Junction behind me was erected. Now it underwent another rebuild to its current facade in 1899, and essentially is a junction station. I like to call it a double junction, because you got behind me the line to London Waterloo, and then further down the way you've got another junction. You've got obviously this line here which goes to Brighton behind me, and then down the way you've got the line which takes you to the left to Eastbourne, and to the right down to Seaford and Newhaven and the boats. There's a lovely chalk cliff formation up the back there. I don't know if you can see that in the distance, but that just looks beautiful. And then you've got that old southern style signal box there as well. Some lovely bits of architecture going on there. Anyway, they're calling a late train because we're due back on the 1825, Apparently emergency services are dealing with something up the way. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out when we get there. So yeah, wait for our train and then we're off home. So we're just up here waiting for our train now. There is a Lewes tunnel, sat right there. Now this is actually rather worrying because I was expecting this to be, but everything that's been here so far in the session that I've done on this side is 387s. They're telling me that this train coming in now is actually going to be 9 coaches. If it is, that's a problem, because I'm very sure a 387 is not compatible with a 377 in terms of connectivity. So am I about to be screwed at a free? I hope not. I hope that's just a misprint for 9 coaches. It's actually 12 coaches, and then that way it can be 387s. We'll have to see what happens when it comes in.
At East Croydon are currently out of service. Please speak.
Oh, it is 377s. Fuck's sake. Well, today I learned. Can I earn you a taxi? Jesus, what? That is a gap. Ooh, look at this coming in. Oh.
We are now approaching Gatwick Airport. Please do not leave unattended items of luggage in the train or on the station.
I walk a lonely road, the only one I'll ever walk alone. Because that's how it feels sometimes. Also, I forgot to wrap up the end vlog, didn't I? Because I'm a moron. That's what the end week should stand for. Moron. Hold on, let me see if I can make this a little better. See if I can make this a little better. A sec. How's that look? Everyone goes ugly. No, it was good in the south. I think the only Debbie Downer moment was the fact that I didn't end up with my 387s. But it's fine. It's fine, I'll get them eventually. Just gotta see when they drop. Because that's what I've got to find. But anyway, as I walk home, I'll thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you know I've done so. Thank you to the members as well for the continued support you leave on the videos. I say it every time. You guys are the true legends. $3.99 the membership. Vlogs early. Shout out at the end of every video. It could be simpler and it couldn't be easier. And with 1 M to go, I'm going to go film that this week, this Friday, as I head into the darkness. So yeah, I'll see you all for the Saturday vlog, folks.